So let's talk a little about the three types of volunteers. So, and we should, as we are designing our volunteer strategy for our event, think specifically about these three categories. We talked about it last time, the influence-based volunteer. And that's a pretty broad category, but it really can be, it's everyone from the CEO of a company, but it's not just them. It's those who are the go-getters in the community, the entrepreneur, they make things happen, someone who's currently a volunteer in your gala and who is networked and has lots of friends and isn't afraid at all to leverage those relationships. So it is those who have a great deal of influence. They are the thought leaders, and they're often those who bring to the event a great deal of leverage. When they ask friends to get involved, friends tend to say yes, because they are that kind of a person who makes things happen. We need those types of people involved, and we need to specifically have a strategy to identify who in our community fits that bill. Can we go after and bring them into this event? Then there's role-based volunteers. And role-based volunteers are really the committee. And that is, I'm going to ask someone to lead this element of the committee and really take charge of this in a very active way. I might ask a team of volunteers to do that. My chair and I go together and ask these volunteers to play this very specific role. We come to them with an idea in mind and say to them, we have you in mind for this role because we've seen the kind of energy you bring to the game, and we would love for you to help us take this event to the next level by playing this kind of role. And when you honor someone with a specific ask and you let them know exactly what it is that you're asking, not kind of a general, will you get involved, but more of a, we would love it if you'd be willing to do this, we really need it, it will make a difference, and here's how we're going to support you in being successful at it. Next is activity-based. So, and those are the hundreds of volunteers who are willing and prepared to, they'll come in from the sororities and fraternities, they'll come in day of, they're going to man the water tables, they're willing to be the registration tables, whatever we need, but they're there for a day of role. Now, too often, when we think of volunteers, this is the only category we think of. We think of people who I'm going to have show up at 5 a.m. that morning and who are going to work all day to make this event successful, and then we high five and they're off and we never see them again. That transactional volunteer is often too much of what we aim for. And not really seeing that continuum that we can cultivate them to a deeper role in the organization to make a deeper impact.